BatchLynx is building the compliance layer for global food supply chains. We make every food batch digitally provable, auditable, and trusted across borders, regulators, and buyers. Food regulation is exploding, but compliance is still run on spreadsheets, PDFs, emails, and handwritten notes. Critical batch data is scattered across farms, processors, and logistics firms, which means no one can prove what happened when it matters. So, regulators, buyers, and consumers don't trust food origin, safety, or sustainability claims. This is not a software problem, this is a system of record failure. 3 forces make this unavoidable. First, regulation is shifting from product checks to full supply chain accountability. Second, market access now requires timestamp traceability under FSMA and EU due diligence laws. Third, manual evidence simply doesn't scale. Spreadsheets collapse as regulatory scope expands. This creates a forced software upgrade cycle. BatchLynx embeds compliance into daily operations. Every batch is tracked as a first-class digital object, persisting through processing, transport, and ownership changes. Every event is timestamped, immutable, and audit-ready, and the same data maps across different regulatory regimes without duplication. So compliance becomes a natural output of operations, not a paperwork scramble. We track every batch as it moves through the supply chain. Data is captured in real time, not reconstructed later. Every operational action becomes regulator-ready proof, and the same dataset supports food safety, trade, sustainability, and consumer transparency. One system, many obligations. This team has built early-stage platforms across product, growth, and operational execution. We combine startup speed with the discipline required to build regulatory-grade infrastructure. This is not an app, this is compliance infrastructure. My name is Kodiak Aranjevson. I have experience with early startups and managing multi-million-dollar projects for OneOak Crypto LLC, and I am a visionary leader and entrepreneur. My co-founders are Carlo and David. Carlo Fernandez is the founder of an ops as a service known as Fernandes and is a former director of operations for multiple Web3 and AI startups, including Asimov Protocol. He is an expert in revenue systems, go-to-market, and automation compliance-ready ops. David is a successful co-founder at the CPO and CTO positions of multiple successful companies, taking their products from zero to market leadership to successful exits. He has built and scaled platforms across AI, blockchain, supply chain, SaaS, IoT, healthcare, and fintech. BatchLynx is the only platform where compliance runs with operations. Because we are batch native and regulation agnostic, the system becomes harder to replace as audit history, shared records, and multi-party adoption grow. Our moat is embedded compliance gravity. This is not a nice to have. The global food traceability market today exceeds $23 billion and is projected to reach $44 billion by 2034 as regulation tightens. Multiple buyers, from regulators, enterprises, to brands, all require the same thing: trusted batch data at scale. This is a mandatory infrastructure market. We plan to launch pilots and the MVP in Q1 of 2026. By Q3 to Q4, we plan to convert those into referenceable compliance proof. In 2027, we plan to launch a consumer transparency app and expand internationally using the same regulation agnostic core. Execution is staged around regulatory validation. We are seeking $632,000 pre-seed to finish the MVP, run pilots through real audits, and convert them into paid contracts. This positions us for a $2 to $2.5 million seed once compliance proof is demonstrated. Capital is funding de-risked regulatory traction. BatchLynx turns food into something you claim into something you can prove. We're building the compliance backbone of global food trade. For more information, please contact us at info@batchlynx.com.